in dinner dates, the first date. I believe, and this is one of my czar laws, that you shall not take out a woman on a dinner date, the first date, unless she has earned it. How does a woman earn that dinner date? By sleeping with you. That's when it's okay to take her out to dinner, and you let her know maybe that week, hey, listen, I really think you're cool. I want to take you out for dinner this weekend. That's when you take her out, because at least in the back of her mind, you don't tell her this, she feels as if she earned it. What do I keep telling you guys about basic fucking psychology? Humans do not value what isn't earned. When you give the woman that dinner date after she slept with you, she feels like she earned it, so she doesn't take it for granted. If you take a woman out on a dinner date, the first date, you're dropping over $200, $300.
Insanity.
You don't even know this woman.
Yeah.
You don't know if you're going to see her again.
Yeah.
What the fuck is wrong with you guys?
So you see the guy tell guys why not to do a dinner date. And I tell y'all that all the time. If you follow the Patreon, join the Patreon, it's on the link in the description. Thumbs up the video, share the video. Yeah, do dinner dates. They're not great first dates. You giving up too much ground too soon. Right? If she like you, she gonna meet you for coffee. She gonna meet you at the park. She gonna meet you at the bar. You know what I'm saying? She gonna meet you whatever. But once you do a dinner date, dinner dates are not cool. After they done, what's next? Think about it. You fed her, she go back home and do what? Come on. You feed her and say, you go back to my house, or I just met you on the first date. You don't really have no real dialogue on a dinner date. She can't really dialogue with you because she concerned about if she get food on herself. She concerned about if she eating too much, so she picking off the food. So yeah. She's concerned about those things. So that's the crazy thing about it. So it's really not a vibe. Like if you go for coffee, you can have direct dialect. Y'all can have a corner, y'all can have a stare, you can talk to her. She's just maybe sipping her coffee. Y'all can have a direct dialogue. You can get to know her, get to feel her energy, get to know the vibe. You know, something like that. In a dinner date, it's kind of like, my thing with a dinner date is like you being, like, it's like, to me, it's like you can talk, but she concerned about the food and the waiter getting here. Then you got a time limit. They expect you to be here and be gone at a certain time limit. You at the bar, you know, if y'all show up at the bar at 9 or 10 or whatever, you know, y'all having a real good time. Y'all ain't gotta have no drinks, nothing for real. Y'all having the bar, maybe you get some wings. That's not really a dinner date. Get her some wings or some fries. Y'all just chilling and, you know, drinking or whatever and having a good time. Y'all chilling and y'all having a good time. The music giving you a vibe. Or she might want to get up and dance. Y'all can shoot pool. You know, maybe, you know, play an arcade game or shoot darts. Y'all getting to know each other. You get to see her competitive side. You know what I'm saying? You get to see her while, you know, she dancing or feeling the vibe. It's making it easier. Dinner date is more studious, more uppity, more fancy. Really can't move and shake like that. So that's why people kind of tell you kind of to push you towards something like that. Or even if you be like, let's go bowling. More dialogue. There's more dialogue there. Guess what? You can see her competitive side. Y'all talking shit, or y'all just talking over and over again. You rent the lane for an hour or two. Guess what? Y'all talking and they're bowling over with and it go well. Maybe y'all go sit at the bar. Or maybe y'all just sit at the table and people watch and just get to know each other. Maybe y'all go sit in the car. Roll one, drink some, do some. You know what I'm saying? So it's endless. You know, we can go to the bar after the dinner. That's double money you done spent. You done bought drinks or you done bought food. Like, and then you didn't reward her for nothing. And what he was saying in that video was true. Like, you giving her all this up front, what else does she got to earn? She lost respect. So where else can she go? Now, if you hit it and you take her to eat at Applebee's and you hit it and then you take her to, I don't know, Roofers, then yeah. Whatever. But I'm telling y'all, to really get to know women, I mean, even Dave & Buster's is cool. And once again, y'all can talk shit. You can see her competitive side, learn about her, talk shit to her, whatever. That's how I go. You getting to know her. Let's say you do the bar first, right? And the template for dating, I talked about this on the Patreon. You do the bar first, right? Y'all have a good time. I gotta drink or nothing. Have a good time. Get to know each other. And I say it go really, really well. I'll taste and everything. The next week you do bowling. You go, okay, we go bowling or putting, putt golf or something like that, or then the third time it's like it's whatever you choose. By the third time you should know. You should know. Even if you should know kind of where it's going there. Third time, y'all might do a festival. Y'all might, if you didn't do bowling before, you might do bowling. You might do the bar again. Y'all might have had a good time at the bar. Y'all might say, oh, let's try this bar. This bar be lit too. Let's go back here. And after the third time you meet a particular woman and she meets you, she knows. It's going down. A lot of women, they like you. They initiate it. Like, okay, we done here. I'm going back to your crib. So I'm going to bring a bag. They know it. And a lot of times it's spontaneous when it go down. Like the vibe is so good, you might not be aiming for it, and all you got to do is press play. All you got to do once you feel comfortable, and that's you feel comfortable. It's not about her. You want her to feel comfortable, but you should feel comfortable. Now, if you really dating with intentions, this is this. If you dating just to hit, they're a whole different. I mean, it's a great template still. If you dating just to hit, but you dating, this kind of go both ways because you want to get to know the person. You don't want any and everybody to be sleep with any and everybody. You want to know the person. You want to know if they safe, if they secure, they're going to hit a lick on you. You got to pay attention to those signs. So real talk, any person you sleep with, you want to get to know. Especially if you're going to sleep with them and they're going to be in your domain or you're going to share a bed with them, you need to know. You need to know. So yeah, that's how you do it, bro. Like, simple as that. The third time, whatever you choose to do, you can be creative. You can do painting with a twist. You can go skating. Y'all can do fitness work. I mean, it's a number of things you could do. It's not about, to me, it's not about the money. It's about her earning it, like he said. It's like, I remember I was learning to train my dog. And the guy tell me, you feed him a little bit, or his first feeding, to let him know when you train him, he got to earn the rest of it. And after the second time you feed him, or whenever else you feed him a little bit more after you get done with training and do a good job. You give him a little bit extra. So he kind of know in his head his reward. So if you give her everything up front, what does she earn? She can drag her. This nigga doing all this shit. This man doing all this shit. If I let him hit, he probably gonna stop doing all of this. Think about that. If I let him hit it, he probably gonna just ghost me. So I'm gonna string this out as long as possible. Because most guys don't have the courage to press play. And that's where a lot of dudes lose at. If the vibe is good and she touchy and she feel good, and you feel comfortable, get her to the crib. Say what you about to do. You trying to pull up. All she can really tell you is like, oh, not tonight. Or I really not feeling it. Or yes, like, yeah, we can go back to my crib. I'd rather go back to my place. And that's the discussion y'all have. Or you come back to my crib, woo, 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 woo. Yes, the discussion you have. But most guys don't know when to tell a woman when it's time to close the deal. Most guys get nervous when they trying to close the deal. How can you be scared about losing something that you don't lose? And a lot of girls are aggressive today. They'll close the deal for you. They'll say no, but they mean yes. I'm coming over. I'm not doing nothing. And most of y'all don't do nothing. All of a sudden, next thing you know, she laying on you, grab your shit, and you gotta do it. Like I said, most guys, they don't close the deal. That's the part of the dating stories that they don't tell y'all. They don't close the deal. They scared to ask. They scared to initiate. They scared to lead. When women say, oh, guys don't be leading, that's one of the things they talk about. Lead you into my coochie. That's what they really be speaking. A lot of guys be scared to. A lot of them Pookies and Ray Rays, they have nothing to lose, so they can be aggressive. They shot at women all the time. They get straight to the point. They get to it. They don't beat around the bush. A lot of y'all be doing this dating. Y'all be believing the 90-day rule or 60-day rule. Y'all beat around the bush. They there to be had. And they don't respect it. If you respect what they say, they don't respect it in this aspect. Okay, you got to wait 90 days. You got to wait 20 days. They don't respect when you actually don't when you wait. I'm telling you, they respect that. But long story short, once around you meet a woman about 3 or 4 times, or Y'all, you know, been around. I say 3 is my rule of thumb. Whether I want to smash or dash. You know what I'm saying? Where I'm cool. You know, maybe meet a woman first time, it just didn't go well. You good. Round 3, I really know, but 3 of 3. You know, a lot of times it's earlier than that. A lot of times it's right around that. Rarely is it too much later than that. And she, you know, she do it, or it's simple as this. You hit it and you take her to dinner like he said. Now she knows she earned it, right? She know, okay, I let him hit it. I got a reward. Because think about it, you hit it, you took her out to dinner afterward, or you did something nice for her, right? You ain't ghost her. Her mind thinking you doing all this stuff, he gonna ghost me once he get it. But also simple stuff like I done had women cook for me and come clean up and stuff, and I rewarded them for doing that. I had women put groceries in the crib, buy Tupperware, a whole bunch of shit. Look out, you know, make sure I was good. So what I do, I turned around and rewarded them with a nice dinner. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's go here. I know you wanted to go here. Simple as that. This could be before sex, after sex, whatever. You know, you reward the behavior. And it's not to make it sound like no animal or nothing, but that's pretty much all I'm trying to say, man. But hey, hit the link in the description, join the Patreon, subscribe, peace.